what should have been the final of last year's Champions League will be played in the league phase this season.
Damn.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to El Merengue Culé. We have a special video. As you can see, Ricardinho is back in action. But today, what happened today, Ricardo?
Well, we have the Champions League draw for the 2025-2026 season.
The new league format that brought a lot of controversy last year. What did you end up thinking after the whole season, the first season with this league format?
I liked it. I liked that. I don't know if it just happened to work out in a miraculous way, but we had so many high-scoring games, unpredictable outcomes. It's crazy to think that PSG ends up winning it after barely qualifying through.
Yeah, I mean, we were literally sitting there in one of our live reactions, hoping that I forget who PSG was playing as, but they were a goal away from being out, and then turned their season around, bought Kvaratskhelia, and that changed the game. Similar to Man City, who was also on the brink of getting eliminated, and just a lot more other fairy tale stories that ended up happening. I feel like people don't like change, right? Change is different, and change brings it takes away the nostalgia.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, we were rewarded with some good games. What would you say was your most memorable moment of last year's Champions League?
I liked when Barcelona was playing Benfica and we were tied.
Oh.
Last minute, it almost seems like they're about to get a penalty, and then our whole season's gone to shit. We start a counterattack and Rafinha nets it for the last minute winner. Yeah. Just when you thought Benfica was going to take a crucial point away.
Lots of crazy places. I mean, Barça, if you guys remember, Barça started off the league phase with a loss.
Yeah.
And then went on undefeated for the rest of the 7 games and ended up second place, which is what ultimately set them up in such a good path to almost make the final. And I mean, this is controversial, but even as a Madridista, I feel like Barça was potentially the rightful other finalist against PSG, and after that, who knows what would have happened. But obviously the debacle happened there. The one thing I would say that I didn't like about last year's format is that Barca ended up playing against so many of the teams that they played in the league phase, again in the playoffs. And I don't know if that was just a situational thing from that one season, but that was one thing that in the end I didn't end up liking. However, guys, let's quickly review the format, because we still, to this point, the draw already happened. We don't know what the results were. So we're going to be reacting to it together, but before we react to it, let's go ahead and review real quick what happens. There's 4 different pots, and the teams from pot 1 will face teams from pot 1 twice. 2 teams there, 2 teams from pot 2, 2 teams from pot 3, and then 4, making up 8 different games. The first 8 teams in that whole league qualify to the round of 16 directly. Whereas the next 16 will play a playoff match to then meet up against the first 8 that made it to the round of 16 already. So it's crucial to win these games. We saw it last year. Madrid lost 2 games and it set them back heavily. They ended up making it into the they ended up making it into the playoff round, not making it to the direct round of 16 qualification, in which they had to meet up against Manchester City. Luckily for Madrid, they were able to eliminate Man City, but that could have gone either way. Yeah. And if they would have gotten eliminated in the playoff round of this new format, it would have been drama. It would have been a disaster.
And I'm glad you brought that up. That is the one thing I didn't like about this new format. If you play that extra playoff game, it gives you an extra chance to be an extra game to get you a player like your striker to have the top scorer.
Yeah. In a sense, it can be
it's hard to compare, truly.
Yeah, and overall, it adds more games. So when we compare Cristiano Ronaldo's goal scoring record from back in the day, I feel like it's not an accurate comparison anymore. So
they have to have 2 different categories for that record now, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a fair analysis there. So with that being said, before getting started into the actual reaction for who drew who, we're gonna play a small game. So I'm going to have you look, here we have all the different pots. And I'm going to have you pick out 2 teams from each pot that you would prefer Barça to avoid?
I mean, from pot one, first of all, Paris. I mean, if I can avoid them, I'll definitely avoid that. However, I think we all want to see that matchup.
Yeah, low-key, it's like the final that should have been last year. We didn't see it in the Club World Cup either, for obvious reasons. It would be a really good game.
And then my second option is avoid Liverpool. They had a relatively short-lived Champions League, but I still think they were strong contenders. Like, might be overlooked, but shouldn't be.
At the end of the day, Liverpool is the team that won last year's league phase.
Sure.
But were upset by PSG, who had to win their playoff game, ended up facing Liverpool and knocking Liverpool out, which was drama in that moment. And then PSG just ended up to become monsters, right? So Liverpool and PSG, definitely two big ones, especially Liverpool, the way they've made some signings for this season.
That too.
They really want to make a comeback and make a statement. So I think that's a good one. Everyone always jokes about Barça always drawing Bayern. Let's see if it happens again this year. Pot two.
I want to avoid Arsenal.
For sure. Seeing Arsenal there is a big red flag.
Yeah. And, I mean, I would have said Leverkusen, but right now they're a little bit of
They're not the same Leverkusen from 2 years ago, for sure.
I'm gonna stick with Atleti.
Well, you can't face Atleti.
True. Screw it. I'll stay with Leverkusen.
I would say Atalanta. Atalanta always very, very difficult, a dangerous team.
Sure.
Barça played them last year, and it could have gone either way. Benfica is always a bit of a dark horse, especially for Barça in this competition. Let's focus on pot three now.
Pot three. Napoli. I wouldn't want to play Napoli.
De Bruyne now?
Yep, De Bruyne. Tottenham. Screw it. We'll go Tottenham.
Yeah, I think those are... I mean, Tottenham just ended up playing the UEFA Super Cup. Almost
Against
beat PSG.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for, their last minute... conceding in the last minute. I think seeing a Barça Ajax could be cool.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that one in a while. And then last but not least, for pot four...
I'm already, first off, thinking Monaco.
Well, the Fati reunion would be good,
Fati, Pogba, they got a nice little team going on there. And then Newcastle. Newcastle's another one.
Newcastle got some tricky players. Obviously, with the whole Isak drama right now, they're a little bit weaker, but Newcastle got some talent. Galatasaray is the other dark horse there.
Sure.
With Osimhen, they're trying to get Akanji in.
Yeah.
They're trying to get Ederson. They're trying to build up a pretty good squad. So Galatasaray could be another potential dark horse. Enough teams from each pot to make a really difficult group stage if somehow you end up getting pretty unlucky.
Oh yeah.
So with that being said, let's move on to the final phases of this video, which involve the actual reaction to what's happened. Let's see here. Okay. Here we go. We're going to start with the teams from pot 4. Okay? The first one being Newcastle. Okay? So already one from that you wanted to avoid, and the second one being Copenhagen, which has Rodrigo Huescas, the Mexican player, the only Mexican playing in the Champions League, will get to play against Barcelona, which is pretty fucking lit. When we look at the draws from pot 3, we have Slavia Praha from Prague, which is a pretty solid pick, and Olympiacos.
I'll take it.
Not too bad. I think in pot 3 you got a fairly good draw. Pot 4, other than Newcastle, I mean, it's not bad either. Let's go ahead and move on to those from pot 2, which the first one is Frankfurt.
Oh, they're strong.
Strong, but I feel like not terrible.
In the past.
Not terrible. And then the next one, Club Brugge.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'll take it.
I mean, so far I think Barça is
not
cruising
Not
through.
too bad.
And then from pot 1, here's the first one, Chelsea.
Ooh, that's a good matchup.
That's a good matchup.
Them coming in, winning the Club World Cup. They have a lot of momentum coming in.
A lot of momentum. I think they're a team that's changed a lot.
They've changed a lot, and there's been rumors that they want to buy Fermin. So there's also that extra little fire to that matchup. I like that. That's a really good matchup.
It's a really good matchup.
Like that one.
And we haven't seen it. There's drama between previous Barça Chelsea matchups from the past, Iniesta and all that good stuff. So that's a good one.
That's a good matchup.
And I think the match of the league face, PSG.
Ooh, what I didn't want, but what everybody wanted. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I think that's the perfect reason for you to subscribe to the channel right now, because it's a reaction that you're not going to want to miss. PSG.
Barça.
That's crazy.
Boof.
That's crazy. What should have been the final of last year's Champions League will be played in the league phase this season.
Damn. Like the rest of the group is not too bad, but
the top dogs are heavy dogs.
Yeah.
I think Barça has to do their homework with everyone else, including the Newcastle, which I think Newcastle could be, even though it's pot 4, I think Newcastle could be the toughest of the others.
Oh yeah.
But
I think so too.
Yeah, Chelsea and PSG, Newcastle.
I think those are the matches. Those are the matchups to watch out for.
But that's 5 fairly. I don't want to say easy because no game is easy.
Winnable, like easily. Yeah, like we should be winning.
Yeah, that's interesting. Good test for Lamine Yamal.
Yeah,
and the Fleek boys.
All right, from pot 4, the first one.
Okay.
Kairat Almaty.
A su madre, Aitana Almaty. Oh, where are they from? I think they're from fuck, who knows?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Okay.
And then the other one from pot 4, Monaco.
Ooh, I like that. I think it's going to be a great matchup. Little Madrid versus Fati. Bring back the old Vini versus Fati rivalry.
Yeah.
I see Pogba play against a top team yet again. I like it.
From pot 3, Olympiacos.
Isn't Barça playing against Olympiacos too? I think so, yeah. Okay, so that'll be a good way to see how both teams played against a similar rival.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The other one from pot 3, Marseille.
Oh, Marseille. That's interesting because now there's beef, not really between Real Madrid and Marseille, but Ceballos. Real Madrid and Marseille agreed on how much for Ceballos, and Ceballos last minute said, "No, actually, fuck y'all, I don't want to go there anymore."
Damn.
So, okay, and Marseille got Aubameyang back. So that makes the game even that much better. Okay, could be tricky actually. Monaco, Marseille could be tricky. Okay.
From pot 2, Juventus.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a rematch from the Club World Cup game.
True.
In which Real Madrid eliminated Juve 1-0. It was actually a pretty close game, and I think this is Juve's return to Champions League too. It used to be a great rivalry, obviously Real Madrid when Ronaldo scored the bike against Juve. All right, I like it.
Benfica. Oof.
Okay. I feel like the Benfica matchup is one that I've never seen Real Madrid play against Benfica, or at least not that I remember. It's usually the Barça Benfica, not Real Madrid Benfica. So that's a good game. Benfica nearly didn't make it to the Champions League, and it would have been Fenerbahce with Edson Alvarez and Mourinho.
And then for pot 1.
All right, here we go.
Liverpool.
I mean, we played against Liverpool last year. That's where Mbappe missed the penalty. Madrid lost the game. That was where people actually started saying, no, okay, this Madrid is in crisis. Like, Vinicius is not playing well. Mbappe's playing like shit. Liverpool's really who sucker punched us, bitch slapped us last season. Ended up going undefeated in their league phase before their debacle against PSG. The Real Madrid-Liverpool game is always a good game. Obviously, 2 Champions League finals behind that in the recent years. So, it's a great game.
And then, last but not least, Man City.
Puta madre, of course. Of course it's fucking Man City. 2 Premier League teams. Are you fucking kidding me? We play against them every goddamn year. Of course it's Man City. I am not happy about that.
How many years in a row has that been?
Dude, that's literally been, I think, the last 5 or 6 seasons. Almost all of them except 1. It's crazy. And people joked about Barça against Bayern and then Madrid against City. And here we are again against fucking City. But this is the thing. I want Madrid to fucking bury those motherfuckers. I see City on a downhill trend. And I want to make sure we put Pep 6 feet under.
Oh, fuck.
Su madre.
All right. And then, so now, for the final section of this video, we're just going to go over, like, honorable mention matches.
Okay, I like it.
So, for PSG against Bayern.
Oh, Bayern and Barça puts up a real good battle for them to not get first place.
For Man City,
Dortmund is interesting, but really it's
Madrid's
Real
the main
Madrid.
one.
They got a fairly good draw.
Oh, Bayern has it tough.
Yeah.
Chelsea and Arsenal.
And
PSG, obviously, as we already talked about before. That's a tough one. That Bayern Arsenal game's gonna be really.
I love
That's gonna be a really good.
Arsenal,
matchup.
in my opinion, is the team to watch out for this year.
Liverpool Inter, another good matchup.
And Atletico.
And Atleti.
Yeah, Liverpool didn't get too easy.
Inter. Okay.
Inter. Okay, Liverpool, Arsenal, Atleti. No, I mean it's fairly tough. Dortmund there in there too.
Chelsea's got it tough. I mean, as we already talked about against Bayern, Barça, Benfica,
Napoli. Yeah,
Ajax
got a
throw in
tough
there too, just for the history. Dortmund,
City, Tottenham, Bilbao could be tricky. Juventus, Inter Milan. Out of nowhere, actually.
A Dortmund Inter game is that's gonna be a really good matchup.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like right now, taking Man City out of the equation of like the top three, it doesn't look like it's that crazy of a schedule. But actually, look at it, and even Villarreal is tough.
Athletic Club is always tough.
Yeah. It's gonna be a great Champions League.
Mm-hmm. Arsenal
Arsenal
against Atleti.
Yeah,
that's a good one too.
That's also good. Bilbao as well. 2 Spanish teams there. Bayern, Inter. Okay, I like it.
And then Leverkusen, Man City, and PSG. Those are tough. And Benfica. Jeez.
Yep.
We got good matchups. Coming up.
I mean,
how can you not get excited?
You have to be excited about.
How can you not get excited?
La Champions. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be cracked out. I'm excited. I think that the best game is still the Barça against PSG. I think that is the game where everyone has to mark their calendar right now and stay tuned for it. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you smash the like button. We're trying to expand the video to get to as many people. So if you made it this far, we really appreciate it. Put your comments down below. Let us know what you think the biggest matchup is. Any other one that you're looking forward to.
And as a little surprise, we're going to be live streaming more often now.
Yep.
So stay tuned for those.
Yep. And with that being said, guys, we'll see you next video. Peace out.